off. I got off MCC 5 hours ago, bro, and we've been talking for 5 hours. And it went from, yeah, what a crazy topic change, bro. It went from Marshall Big Dick days. Oh no, no, no. It went from OG group days to Marshall Big Dick days to pussy slang to this. For the last 2 hours, we've been talking about politics.
But so easy to talk about. I mean, like, fuck it, it's just like, just comes so natural, I guess. Shit. So let me ask, like, all right, like, dude, I was gonna ask, like, would you be of the opinion that humans are inherently bad? What bad do you like?
Absolutely.
How,
Inherently
how,
bad is absolutely true. We're
I
taught to
wouldn't.
be good, right? Like it's
Mhm.
it's it's more of like I it's kind of like a tricky question, right? Because if we were inherently bad, then there would be no such thing as a good person.
Yeah.
We would have never been able to evolve to be better people, right?
Mhm.
But I think that it's more true to say it's easier to be bad than it is to be good.
Okay.
As in like a sense, you don't have someone to teach you right from wrong.
Mhm.
You probably won't ever really become a good person until way later on. Like
Yeah.
when we were evolving to be better people, it was more of a maternal instinct that actually caused us to evolve that way. That's a real fact. We actually just straight up evolved to kind of care more because of a maternal instinct.
Mhm.
And the more our fucking brains were, our frontal lobes activated, that dopamine hit, so good, man. Fucking the more that shit happened, it just kind of naturally happened. It's kind of became better people. But why do you think like we've been steadily becoming better people comparatively to how we were back then? I mean, people aren't just getting raped. Like it's a rape was so normal 500 years ago, bro.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
Nah, now people ain't getting picked up off the street like that. I mean, it's still happening, but like it's not normal. You're not a
Yeah.
normal dude if you're raping someone now.
Yeah. Like you don't go around to those villages and out in their homes and fucking burning their shit down, and and raping their
Just
wives
because.
and taking their children as your own, right? You don't like that's like we had
Yep.
the ability to spread kindness on a bigger scale that definitely was not fucking possible before. But it's
You know
like,
what I will say though? I will say that I think the people that say that you can't be a good person if you're not religious, like if you're an atheist, if you have no beliefs, then you can't be a
bull,
good person.
such
Like, like
bullshit.
you have more tendency to be a bad person. That is the biggest load of malarkey.
It's fucking
Not just
propaganda,
like
straight up.
yeah, not just like historically speaking, which history would already prove them wrong, but just like you could
Mhm.
just literally just live life. You could just go meet people and
Mhm.
realize that's just not true. It's just
Yeah.
not true. Like you don't, but like all of a sudden, if you're not putting your hand on the Bible, since when does that just mean you beat children, you rape your wife, you like what? Like
Oh yeah.
how do you just all of a sudden like do this 180 in your head where it's like, no, this dude's not religious. He can't be a good person. What are you talking about,
Yeah.
dude?
Mm.
Like what? Like, bro, all you gotta do is open up a history book and realize there is in fact good people before religion and good people even during religion that just weren't religious. It's just that simple, dog.
I'll be
Even
respectful.
now,
Actually,
like I have like a religious person's values, but like I don't I'm not religious. I just think like I think in a sense of like I view the Bible as more like a work of fiction because honestly that's kind of what it is. I mean,
yeah.
you can't prove that there's a God out there. You can prove Jesus is real. You
Yeah.
can't deny that. But God is definitely a farce, my friend. That is
That
a
yeah.
load of malarkey.
Hmm.
If it wasn't, then the Bible would just be so much more coherent than it actually is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's little plot holes in the fucking thing.
Mhm.
Like, dude, come on, man. And the fact that the Bible has been updated every now and then, bro.
Yeah, it
How
just
can you
shows like
update it? Like that just shows it's not real, bro.
and
You know?
and that shows that if it was real, then that would just mean that we're bastardizing, which is even worse.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Like that would just mean there's no true religious people alive today.
exactly, bro.
Age of
Exactly.
religion is dead. Confirmed, bro. But but yeah, no, like I don't know. I feel like it's a normal need to be good. But if no one I think it's only like that because of how much we've been instilled to believe that. Because if we look back 500 years ago, bro, being you could be a good person back then, but you'd
Mhm.
also be a bad person in our times now. Because you could
Yeah.
be a like let's say like a lot of Vikings and shit, right? They weren't necessarily bad people in their own terms, but
Mhm.
to everyone else, they were fucking
Mhm.
horrific. Murdering everyone, bro, raping everybody. The
Yeah.
motherfuckers going hog wild out here, bro. But like in their standards, perfectly good person. As long as you're
Yeah.
honorable, you're not a liar, and you do as you say, right? You're good.
Mhm.
You're chill. You're a good person. But nowadays, man, those motherfuckers are evil, evil, bro. So I think it's a kind of like trick question, you know.
Mhm.
And I think that despite the fact that if you hold religious value or not,
Mhm.
you're still gonna be a good person, you know.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
Like we're like neutral by nature type shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause yeah. Cause easy to do bad. It's harder to do good than it is to do bad.
it is too bad. Yeah,
It's easy. When you're arguing with someone, for example, it's easier to say, "Oh, go fuck yourself. You're wrong. You're stupid. You fucking piece of shit." You know, it's easier to say
and it
that
is
than to
just
be like,
admit you're wrong.
"Yeah, exactly." You know, it's easier to fall into ego and then to let go and let yourself,
Like earlier, for example, I was admitting I was wrong to the femboy twink whenever he would prove me wrong. Like I would be
yeah,
arguing, and then he would be like, no, 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 and I would just admit I was wrong because I was wrong. There's no fucking point in lying about it. Like, what? You're not cooler by being stubborn and a loser. You know?
yeah, exactly. Like it doesn't make you seem like you're more intelligent, like you're more on the right. It just shows that your ego is fucking flooding up, and you're just vomiting it out. You know, that's all
Yep.
that is. And like, a lot of people, can't let go of that shit, bro. A lot of people, that's impossible for them to let go of. So, for example, like I might have told this before, but like when I was a kid, and I'd it's the idea of don't argue with the parents because they're your parents, right? Right? Like,
Oh,
look,
I hated that shit. That
I
shit
know
was so
exactly,
fucking dumb.
bro. Because I swear, bro, there'd be times where my mom, like, God bless her, but she'd be fucking tripping. I'd be like, Mama, I'm like, listen, I'm like, Mama, I'm like, I get it real, Mom. Like, you were dead wrong about this. I'm sorry, you were wrong about this. Okay? I'm like, I'm not going to listen to you or do what you say when it comes to this because you're dead wrong. She's like, well, I'm the mother. Don't argue with me. And like, a lot of times I want to be arguing. I'm just like trying to discuss things, right? If it wasn't like, I'd be like, hey, I'm like, this don't seem right. She's like, don't argue with me. I'm the mom. I'm like, well, what's wrong? I don't care. I'm the mom. And that was said verbatim. That was said verbatim. I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm the mom. But that was like years ago. She's like been a person now, but she said that shit, and it showed to me that ego takes hold in many ways. And one of the first ways I saw it was like right there, like in parenting, right? It's you're the child, I'm the parent, and to an extent I understand because like wisdom comes with age, with time and experience, but that
Well,
doesn't
it
that
would be
doesn't that
different if
doesn't
you were actually right about it and your child was the one that wasn't understanding was wrong. But if the
exactly,
child's the one in the right and
exactly,
you just keep saying that, when it's
exactly.
provable that the child is right, it's just ignorance.
Yeah, like it doesn't like yeah, like wisdom and age from the adult does not discredit the raw intelligence of a child at all. And it pissed me off. And all your life you're told like, hey man, listen to your elders, right? So you better listen to your mom. It's like, well, what if they're wrong? And instantly be like, oh, you're arguing. You're arguing. You're back talking. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking back talking. Like, you're tripping. You're wrong. It's
My favorite was response to the back talking was always like, that's how conversation works. Man, I used to get smacked for that.
man, I would piss my mom off because I would go back and forth forever, forever. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to. I'm not gonna sit here like, I'm an intelligent being. Am I gonna let like some fucking title, the title of mother, stop me from speaking my mind and letting my true thoughts be known? Why should one silence themselves just because they're in presence of their parent, their adult, right? Like, don't you want your kid to, be intelligent, self-thinking, sapient person, a sapient human being, right? I would never tell my fucking kid, oh, because I'm the adult. Adults can be just as wrong, if not more wrong, than the kids sometimes. Like, yeah, you have wisdom and experience, but that does not mean you're always fucking right. Sometimes your wisdom and experience can actually cause you to be blinded towards the actual truth. Because, to an extent, no, I don't know if that's gonna make. I was gonna say to an extent, wisdom and experience can be relative, but I don't know if that entirely makes sense. But in a way, I think it kind of does, because like wisdom and experience can teach you things that could be that are correct, but in different context can lead you to believe things that are incorrect. And so for example, my mom was the like the always very over careful, always like, oh, just in case type person. And I was like, Mama, I'm like, listen, I'm like this the way this is how this thing is gonna go. I promise you, it's not there's no reason for this just in case mentality. All you're doing is putting this bad energy into whatever we're talking about, okay? And like this, well, just in case this happens, like don't talk like that. I'm like, come on, Mama, don't talk like that. And she's like, don't argue with me. I'm like, well, I'm like, Mama, you're putting bad energy out onto what we're talking about. And so, like, for example, me and my cousins, we go to the river. Oh, what's up, Miles? How you doing, bro? But we go to we go to the river, for example, me and my cousins. And she was like, oh, well, just in case you get hurt out there. And I'm like, I get it, but you're kind of putting the bad energy out there by saying that. You're really just kind of speaking into existence in a way. And you're trying to like civilized discussion. And it's like, well, I'm the parent. Don't be arguing with me because I'm the parent. I know best. It's like, well, what if you don't? And that one always got me in fucking trouble. Man, that one always got me in trouble. But I wasn't gonna fucking sit there and let bullshit be speed my way just because someone has a title. I was like, no, like, yes, like, I love you gave me life, and I respect you for that, and I love you for that. But just because you're the parent, don't mean I'm not gonna tell you when you're fucking wrong. If you expect me to be obedient and shut my mouth, man, no, I can't.
No.
That's
exactly.
exactly.
I have a hella similar experience when it comes out to that. Like, all my siblings were pretty like compliant. Basically, like, they wouldn't argue like that. I would though. No matter what age I was arguing like a madman, bro. And I got beat bad, like, I mean bad, bro. I mean, my head was getting like actually slammed through walls and shit, bro. Like, it was like a WWE fight without the fact that they're not holding the hit back. They're actually hitting me, bro. That shit was crazy. I would still come back and defy it. Like, for example, they had this no swearing rule, right? But I thought it was retarded because, well, how are you gonna tell me not to say "fuck you" if you're the one saying it all the time, right?
Exactly.
Vocabulary. And I used to hit him with the lead by example, and it was this dude named Cole. I think I told you about him before, but it was this dude named Cole, and he was this big 6'3", 230-pound man. And I'm 7, 8 at the time, and and he used to swear all the time. He'd be like, "Oh, only adults can swear, blah blah blah. When you become your own man, you can do what you want, blah blah blah." And I'm like, okay, well, fuck you. You're not my dad. Man, he used to beat me for that, bro. and you know, I used to say, "Oh, lead by example, bro. Lead by example. Oh, you're the adult. Just lead by example. Why am I going to do what you say if you're not going to do what you do as you say?"
Mm-hmm.
And I used to get beat for that too.
That
Uh,
wasn't no man. That wasn't no man, bro. That was a child in a grown man's
oh,
body
he was
having his
yeah, I know
insecurities
he was
brought
a
up by another
complete
child.
man child, bro. There was one time he held me down, and it was about the swearing thing again, and he pinned me down, and he was like, "I'm not gonna let you go until you apologize for it because I'm the adult." And I remember like I don't know why it was my first reaction, but like I was so pissed at this point that I just spit in his face. I unironically just spit in the dude's face. I was like, "Fuck you, bro." You know, like, what do you get? Like, I didn't know. I don't know. I just spit in his face, said, "Fuck you." It didn't make it better. I got beat even more, even more furiously for that. But I just kept going. I never stopped, bro. For months, that dude lived with us for months, and every fucking time that he told me to stop doing something, I was like, "Dude, you have no authority. What are you gonna
Mm-hmm.
do? Beat me? Oh my god, isn't that new, huh?" The grown ass man beating a child. I every time I would say
Mm-hmm.
that, it would set him off, and then he would just beat me. And it's like, dude, what are you, a caveman? Holy
Mm-hmm.
shit!
Basically.
Like
Basically.
actual like Nimrod, bro. But I used to talk back to my mom all the time as well, and my dad. Even though I knew with my dad, especially with that, dude, that you were gone. If you talk back to my dad, that shit was actually evil, bro. But I still did it because it was just dumb. In my head,
It
I just
is.
never understood it.
Exactly.
And fucking
It,
with my mom especially, I used to get in hour-long arguments with her about anything. More
same.
recent times, it was
Oh.
political shit.
Oh
When
boy.
I because I became of age to vote and stuff, she started talking about political views and stuff, and I realized, low key, my mom's retarded. like like I was just in there, and it's like she hit me with the wisdom thing, and I'm like, brother, what are you talking about? Like that we're not in your day and age anymore, man. Like that's this is not like one of those things where it's like propaganda I'm falling for. No, no, no. Like the facts are right in front of you. You can read them. It's like, come on, dude. What the fuck?
It's like what?
It was so dumb, though.
And you
I'll
say
be arguing with
something.
her for so long about my political views, and because she thought I was wrong about my political views, and I should be voting for the same thing as her. And I'm like, Mom, the shit you're voting for is literally gonna set us backward. Because she wanted to. I don't know if you probably don't know what the fuck this is because you're from the U.S. But
Mm-hmm.
she wanted to vote for Green Party, and I'm like, Mom, Green Party is for old people. That's actually what it is. Green Party has never even came close to winning a vote ever in all of that party's history. They've never gotten close to winning for one good reason. They don't have anything good about them. Like there is for old people. All the things they benefit is for old people. So everything else that we actually need, they won't
Mm.
prioritize. In fact, they'll actually fuck it over. Green Party was going to remove the legalization of weed and stuff, which I mean, fair, but like at the same time, you got to realize how many jobs that's taken away.
Yeah.
Do you know how
Also,
many
alcohol
cannabis
is.
opened up the second like cannabis became legal? Do you know how many fucking dispensaries came around in
I
my
can
town
imagine.
alone, bro? Dude, in
Like
my town
10,
alone, there's six
20.
dispensaries.
You said how many?
Six dispensaries in my town alone already, and
Fucking
I live in a
Jesus.
small town.
There's not even
Like
that
for
much in
example,
fucking Redoso.
Tim,
Fuck.
Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons is like a fucking staple of Canada. We only have four Tim Hortons in my town.
Oh
We have more
shit.
cannabises than our staple, right? Like this is how bad it is, bro. Even more, we have more cannabises than we do McDonald's. Like, dude,
Yo,
and that's
that's
a normal
fucking
thing across
crazy.
Canada. That's a normal thing. Like, it's that's just how it is, bro. Like in the bigger cities too, I've heard the numbers even more outrageous. I don't know the numbers because I don't live there, but the number, like it's pretty much like cannabis on every block, like an ice cream truck, bro. Wouldn't be surprised if there's an ice cream truck for fucking cannabis, bro. Like, that's just how it is. Like they'd be taking
Hey kids,
away
give me your cannabis.
thousands of jobs, man, thousands. And on top of that, Green Party also wanted to go electric. They wanted to go all
Like
electric for
vehicles.
cars and stuff. What? Like
That's not sustainable
what,
yet.
bro?
The power grid has to be so fucking advanced to actually make that work. You want to set up chargers
Exactly,
all
bro.
over the damn
Bro,
country?
when I told that to my mom, she was like, "Oh well, we have modern technology, we can do it. They wouldn't be making electric cars if it's not sustainable." I'm like, "Mom, that's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard, bro. They made they made seatbelts for babies before car seats. Does that mean it was safe? No.
Fuck no. Yeah, and in the
Like,
50s, and in the
dude.
50s, everyone smoked fucking cigarettes like they were breathing oxygen. Guess what? A
They
lot of
didn't
old
even
people
know
got fucking lung
babies had
cancer.
yeah, they didn't even know babies had pain receptors until the fucking 70s, dude.
What?
So they did. Yeah, no. You can actually look this up. That's a real thing. They did surgeries on
Oh
babies without putting
no!
them under. They did surgeries on babies without putting them under because they didn't know babies felt pain.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That just made. Oh my god,
Yeah.
man! What the fuck?
That's why it actually like they found out about it because it was causing a severe upsurge in like people with nerve damage. Like their pain receptors didn't work. I forget what the disorder is called specifically, but
Oh my
I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
god!
You
Yeah.
not feel pain basically. Yeah, it started to cause a massive upsurge of that. So like, something's wrong here. Which is also just funny to me. Like, how can you even not? How do you not realize that until the 70s too? Like, but are you just
people are
listening to the
fucking
baby
stupid.
cry on the table? Like, are
He's
you
like, oh.
like?
He's they just do that shit. They just fucking do that shit. Okay. They just
When?
do that
All
shit.
I fucking hear.
They all
They're just
motherfucking
being
day.
dramatic.
All
They don't
It's
even
like-
fucking feel anything, bro. It's just being dramatic over nothing.
wait. What do you mean,
Dude.
babies have pain receptors? What the fuck are you talking about?
Like,
That's so
dude, when I
fucking
found out
stupid.
that fact, I was like, "There's no way, bro." And I started doing so much research. It's real. It's real, bro.
Bro, that's just
Obviously,
crazy.
some
People are
places
so
found
fucking
out
stupid, bro.
faster, but it was not a universally known fact until the 70s.
Oh my. That's insanity, bro. Oh my god, I can't even comprehend that. That's insane.
You know?
What the fuck is wrong with us, bro?
And then also back then too, we didn't even have like actually good car seats. Like our car seats had only one seatbelt strap, and it was on our waist. So like when you got in a car crash, you just flung it out of the car. You just gone. Like a spear.
That means it was very safe because modern technology, we wouldn't do it if it wasn't safe.
Yeah,
We wouldn't do it
yeah,
if it wasn't
like
safe.
dude, it was a dumb argument, dude. I couldn't believe my mom at that instance, dude. Like you know Ice Cube when he's like staring like fuck, what was the movie? Friday. You know, on Friday when he gets in the chat, he just goes, "What the is that damn look?" Like that's when I looked at my mom. Like I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? They wouldn't do it if it wasn't safe. That's like saying, oh, the government wouldn't do that because it's for the people. What? But if you have to say the government wouldn't do that, yes they would, bro. Yes they would. All right, just stop
Newsflash.
it.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like dude, like bro, come on, man. That shit had me tweaking. I won't lie. Like I was in the car
Wow.
after voting, tweeting at my mom. I'm like, Mom, Green Party is not good in the slightest. Like, dude, there's a reason why it's like when you hear someone saying, "Oh, I'm gonna vote Green Party," you hear crickets in the background. Nobody's voting for that shit. That's the dumbest vote you could have. Like they have nothing sustainable, bro. They have nothing good for the Canadian future. I mean, they have something good if you're 80 years old, but my brother, more sustainability for the elderly. My man, what are you even doing at that age? How are you even important to society anymore, man? You got to keep the sustainability for the young, not the old. We already have enough sustainability for the old, actually. Especially in my town, brother. We have more, fucking what is it? Social homes. Social homes? Is that what it's called? The old
I
people
think
homes,
so.
not retirement.
They call them nursing homes in the U.S. I don't. I'm not
Nursing
sure.
homes.
Yes.
Nursing homes. Yeah, social homes, nursing homes, fucking retirement homes, all the same shit, but different bread and butter going on in between them. But yeah, we have more homes for elderly than we do subsidized housing. And you don't know what that is? That's for poor. That's affordable housing for the poor. Like dog.
Sweet fucking
And
Jesus.
it's not even like by a small margin. No, no, no. We have off the top of my head over 10 fucking homes for the elderly and only 4 places for subsidized housing.
Oh my god.
Only,
More than
only four
double.
complexes. Yeah, only 4 complexes for subsidized housing.
Crazy
Like,
fucking
brother.
work. He said, "Fuck this. Fuck the young generation. We don't need them no more."
Yeah, like, dude, that's triple the number, bro. Like, come on, man. Like that
Fuck,
is
damn
that
near.
is, dude. Well, because it's over 10. It's just off the top of my head, like thinking about the locations. I know there are exact like 10, but I know there's over 10 because like in and around my town is more retirement homes. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? They're just families building out. And then there's
That's it.
crazy overpriced housing, bro. It's just retarded.
Said,
Green
"Fuck you,
Party
young people.
would
How
see,
dare?"
yeah, like exactly, like Green Party would be doing that, like buddy. How is that at all good for the Canadian future? Oh, they're fixing nature and giving homes for the elderly. That's really sweet. Yeah, while Graham's living in a home, I'm gonna be living in a fucking box, dude. What the fuck?
How dare you,
Like
young people?
Graham's gonna give, yeah, like Graham's gonna give me cookies every now and then, and she's gonna give me a shower on Christmas. But when Christmas time's over and those holidays are over and I can't visit Granny no more, I gotta go back to sleeping in a fucking bench, bro. Like,
It's, it's like,
that's
it's
just
like,
shit.
how dare you fucking young people? All you do is sit there and work and work. And all you do is bitch about the housing crisis. You motherfuckers, just pick yourself up on your fucking bootstraps, you pieces of shit. All you do is
Fucking
bitch
hate.
about the price of housing and the price of groceries. Shut the fuck up.
Oh god, I hate boomers too, bro.
Oh my
I
god,
hate
bro! They
boomers.
say just pick yourself
That
up by your
generation is so
bootstraps.
shit. They're literally called boomers because they were born into an economic boom, bro. They did nothing. Nothing. Minimum wage was minimum wage back then, bro. And you know what pisses me? You know what actually rage bait that works on me? Oh, not it was $9 for minimum wage back then.
Hey, you can buy a
No,
house
no, no.
off that.
I had to work $1.50 minimum wage back then. Now y'all are making $17 and you're complaining? Brother, wake up. Do you see the prices around? Bro, you make
Housing has
$17 an hour. Let's say you work 40 hours a week and you're making $17 an hour before tax, right?
Oh yeah,
My man.
yeah, and that's perfect. At my last job, I
A
was making
loaf of
$16.50.
fucking
That's
bread right now. A loaf of bread right now is like $5. For a 2 for $5, that's $5. Milk is like $10. That's already over your hourly wage. Now let's go over to meat.
bro. A gallon of
Meat
milk
is like
costs more than a
20.
gallon of gas.
Dude. Exactly, bro. Like,
Gallon of
so
milk,
fucking
bro.
bad, bro.
A gallon of fucking gas here, bro. Don't cost like 2.9 to $3 when that bitch
But
fluctuates.
bananas were 10 cents when they were growing up. Bananas are almost $1 a bundle now. That's
Man,
how bad we are, bro.
bro. And since fucking that time, bro, housing or wages have barely increased. I think wages have increased like I don't know, like 2 times or 3 times. I don't know. Meanwhile, housing has increased fucking 9 times, bro. Fucking 9 times, homie. That is crazy. Like what the fuck? And like pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Like what? How about you pick me up by my fucking cock and balls, bitch?
Like, dude,
Fuck.
if you were to live on the current minimum wage, right, and you were trying to buy a house
Oh.
in Canada, right, because I can't speak on the U.S., I don't live there. In Canada, brother, it would take you 65 fucking years of saving. You're
Oh my
already
God.
owned and indentured at that point. What, like, bro?
Oh,
And that's if the
sweet
prices
Jesus.
stay the same, which they won't. Prices are not going to stay the same. So
Fuck
in
no.
65 years, if the prices aren't the same as now, you're probably still not going to buy that house. So it's literally more likely to go, you're more likely to go to a JoJo Siwa concert than you are owning a fucking house.
Perfect!
Like,
Woo! That's what I live
yeah, like,
for!
yeah, like,
Woo!
bro,
We're so
are we
fucking
fucking
cooked.
for real, bro? Yeah,
Yep.
like, dude, like, bro, dude, $10 groceries back then you used to actually be able to get a week's worth of food, and like, brother, they were complaining. They were complaining, bro. Oh, I had to work
Mhm.
hard. Oh, I had to work for a living. Yeah, dumbass, everyone did. If you worked
Mhm.
for minimum wage, you were working hard. That's never changed. Minimum wage is not meant to be easy. That's paycheck to paycheck living. But minimum wage is called minimum wage because that's the minimum wage to live. You
Mhm.
can't live off minimum wage now. It's not minimum
Exactly.
wage, bro. It's
And
like
we're not,
it's like
and we're
student
not,
wage, dog.
bro. We're not even working for a living, bro. We're just working. We can't buy no fucking
Oh
house
god.
nowadays. The average house costs about 320,000.
Like you can't even
That's the
rent
average house.
a house on a minimum
Exactly,
wage
bro.
by yourself.
Bro,
You can't even
bro.
rent.
My fucking sister, bro. She's in New Braunfels, and she's renting a one-bedroom luxury apartment. Like it's fucking nice. It's nice. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a fucking one-bedroom luxury apartment. It's like damn near 2,000 a month for a one-bedroom, one-bathroom. Can't even support
Yo,
fucking 3 people in that bitch. The fuck? What the fuck? The
yeah,
fucking square footage is
it's
probably not even
it's
like
straight up
double
not
that of
possible.
my fucking RV, bro. It's what the fuck is it? Like what the fuck, man? This shit don't make no sense.
Dude, I
I
know,
mean,
bro. And it's straight up just not possible to live alone in Canada right now, especially if you're working minimum wage. It's not fucking possible, dude.
so y'all got the same
Especially
fucking.
after tax, bro. Like, dog, you might as well just be cuddling a picture of the CRA every fucking night, which is the Canadian Revenue Agency, if you're not familiar, bro. But you might
Oh,
as well
just
just
like
be
the
cuddling a
IRS.
photo
Great.
frame. It kind of, yeah, basically. Like they just come in, they take your fucking money, and then you gotta pay taxes and shit. Which can't Canadian taxes is kind of good. Like yeah, just do your taxes because taxes how they work. I don't know if they work the same in America. I might just be capping my ass off, but the way they work here is when you do your taxes, you can get paid back because what taxes. The reason why you do your taxes, what incentivizes you, is that not only will your files be up to date when the government loves that shit, they eat that shit up. But
Mhm. Mhm.
you if the government takes too much off your checks, which they always do, you get money back.
Oh,
All the
here.
money they overtook, they give back, which usually leads back into like a whole extra paycheck if you do your taxes.
Yeah.
Which, if you're poor, comes in real fucking handy.
Yes,
Which
it
is why
does.
whenever I see, which is why whenever I see someone say, "Oh, I don't do my taxes," and like I'm talking to someone in real life, and they go, "Oh, I don't do my taxes," you're fucking retarded, dude.
Mhm.
You're dumb. Like if you're working in Canada and you don't do your taxes, at least in Ontario, brother, lock the fuck in. Like, bro, if you're working, do your taxes. You make money back, bro. And if you don't, shit, dog, that's just poor luck. But like,
Poor
do
luck.
or don't, you should always be doing it because it's like a solid 80% chance you're going to get money back. Sometimes you don't get a whole lot. Like sometimes, I mean, this last tax season, bro, I made $70 back. But shit, bro, I
Better
mean,
than nothing.
I bought candy with it. Made me a little bit happy in the moment. So
I mean, you can't buy a fucking house, so I mean, you might as well buy some candy, right?
yeah, like, like mathematically speaking, I'm never gonna be able to afford that fucking house. So there's no point in fucking saving for it. Also, buying a car too. Let's talk about that. Fucking
Oh my
miserable,
god.
especially in my area. Like, Mario was showing me his price listings and stuff. I'm like, dude, Mario, you're living in a fucking city, and you're living in California of all places too.
Oh
And
yeah,
and you're
he's
actually
super
like
wealthy.
got a way cheaper shit than me. Like I was showing him my prices for cars, and he was like, "Damn, bro, that's rough." You should just buy your car here. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, just buy your car here and then drive it down there. I'm like, Mario, are you fucking stupid? I'd be just spending like $1,000 on gas, you fucking idiot. Like what? Like you need to just buy it down there or up there. Sorry, like what? You fucking silly goose. What do you mean, dude?
He
Uber,
wasn't using the brain
Uber,
cells that
man.
one.
No, we do. I mean, he doesn't use a lot of brain cells, anyways, dude. Mario always astonishes me with how little. Like Mario is the United States. When I think of a United States citizen, I think Mario. He does
That's
not
not
give
good.
one fuck. No, it's not good. He does not give one fuck about political shit. Dude, talk to him about political shit
Oh my
sometime.
god.
He actually tries to get out of the conversation because he doesn't want to talk about it. And he'll always hit you with the I know. And if you quiz him on it, he does not know. He does not fucking know. Like there was one time he asked us out of the Iran and Israeli situation, who's the bad guy?
Um,
Dude. Dude. World War III is on the horizon and you don't know like the most basic level, my boy. Like, dude, turn on a news station. It's propaganda filled, but even in the propaganda, you'll find at least a broken clock is right twice a day, dude. Like all those propaganda stations are right about at least one thing, bro. And even those propaganda stations that the U.S. puts on,
mm-hmm.
even though we're clearly saying Israel was in the wrong, bro. Like, come on, bro. Or just
Stronger
better
units.
yet, here's the high level tip. Fucking research it, dude. And I don't mean just Google it. Look at one little Instagram page. Maybe Quora. Fuck, if you use Quora, just shoot yourself right now. Fuck people who use Quora, bro. That shit is ass. But like,
Why is a
actually look
war
around. Look at multiple
happening?
sites. Look at multiple news networks. Do your fucking research, man. It's not that hard. It takes like 5 fucking minutes, bro. And my favorite part about it was Vincent and I were kind of teasing Mario. Like we were like, "Didn't you say you know?" And he's like, "Well, I know that Israel is kind of like being bad against Iran," and so we're like, "So which one's the bad guy,
It's like a
Mario?"
little kid explanation. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. And we were like, "Dude, so which one's the bad guy, Mario?" You know, like the scene from Drake and Josh, where it's like,
Yeah.
"Yo, go get the tool to carve out the door." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And he just drew the door. He didn't even cut it, right? So they're stuck inside the shed. And he goes over. He's like, "Oh, go get the tool." He's like, "I can't." "Oh, why don't we just cut the door open?" "Oh, okay, go get the tool." And he tries to walk out. He's like, "Oh, I see the problem now." That's how I felt explaining Israel and Iran to Mario. Like I was like gentle parenting him there. I just kept like going like, okay, if you know that, then what does that imply, Mario? And it's like, dude, like, come on, man. What the fuck? Lock in, bro. Had to treat him
It's
like a
like,
little kid, bro, because he just did not know, bro.
it's like, pick it the fuck up.
Mario, yeah, Mario's my goat, bro. But like, dude, put him in anything political, this man is not pulling ahead. He does not care, bro. I remember I had to tell him that like being brown in America right now is like not good. That shit is at an all-time low. You
Oh yeah.
just do not want to be Mexican in America right now, bro. And I was the one that had to tell him that. He didn't even know. And I was like, "So you don't
What?
know about the shit with Trump right now?" He's like, "Well, I know Trump just doesn't like brown people." I'm like, dude, Jesus, man.
Bro.
We had to actually explain Project 2025. We had to explain fucking everything. And even then, I have this story, dude. I have this story on Instagram saved of me just shitting on Mario politically. Like, he didn't know the difference between a multi-party system versus a two-man party system. He thought the U.S. and Canada had the same type of political system, and I'm like, Mario, what's the difference between a two-party system and a
Oh.
multi-party party system? And he just dude didn't know, bro. Stupid. It's stupido.
When World War III happens, he's gonna be drafted. He's not even gonna fucking know why. He's like, what? There's a war going on. Why the fuck am I being drafted? Why the fuck am I being drafted? Why the goddamn military at my house asked me to come fight in the war? What motherfucking war are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What war? Motherfucker, I said, boy, I swear to God, boy, if you're military ass motherfuckers don't got the goddamn fuck up my property right now, man. I swear to God, man. I know it's California and we don't got no goddamn guns here, but I tell you what, I'll fucking take that gun in your hand. I'm gonna beat you up with it, man. I swear to God. Fucking, oh my God, bro. See, that's why people like fucking the people. People who came into power always. People who came into power always relied on people like that. Because people like that can't fight back. They don't know how to.
Yeah.
People can't
because
go
they
like
just kind
that.
of like accept reality for what it is. Like, dude, Mario genuinely will wake up tomorrow, go to work his ass off, and then just kind of like goon all day and just be like, "Yeah, I'm living." I've had this talk to him before. Like for example, I'm sure if you remember the 100 push-up challenge that I was doing for 3 months, I'm done now. I just finished. I kept doing it. Mario stopped. He just gave up. He just loses motivation like that. But like he's perfectly fine. Just like we'll talk to him about capitalism and shit. And low key, he has the same opinion as us. Like it's a piece of shit. But like he's also so. He's just a sheep. Like he's so sheep ridden that like right after saying capitalism bad, he goes back to like drooling. He goes back to putting his brain in the blender, bro. Like, it's so bad, dude. I low-key don't talk about political stuff with him anymore just because of how bad it is. I love Mario too much that I low-key know I'm gonna get pissed off at him, so I just avoid it. You know, and not because he doesn't share the same opinion or something. It's because he's just dumb. Like he doesn't know anything about it, and he doesn't care to. And it's like, brother, are you a child or an adult? You need to keep up with the politics, brother. Like, come on, man.
This is stuff that can very well affect your life.
Like, bro, I very much say that voting does not matter. Your vote is not gonna matter. That shit's rigged anyways, bro. Who the fuck cares?
Bro. Electoral college, they tell you it's rigged. Fuck. For fuck's sake, they tell you it's rigged. They fucking have the electoral college and they make it like it's so obvious to tell that their fucking vote doesn't matter. Like the average person can fucking go figure that out super easily. Like, what the fuck?
Yep. But I'm more so frustrated that, like, if you're a grown-ass man, you don't need to vote, but you need to know the politics going on around you, brother. You need to know that shit. That's important stuff. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, you need to know what's going on around the world. Like, some people are still going about their fucking lives thinking like we're living in the most peaceful time ever. Mm-hmm. My man.
And what they do is because if you go on Google, if you Google it, which most people do, you'll just get overloaded with all different articles and information and this and that. The whole point is to make you feel so they make you feel so overwhelmed that you don't want to do it because like, oh fuck, there's so much going on. Fuck it, it'll be handled. That's exactly the reaction they want, bro. People go on Google, they see that there's so much happening, like, oh, just some more bullshit, haha, another World War III meme, ha 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 ha, and then they'll just, go on about their bullshit.
Dude, that's how Mario found out about World War III. Like,
are you fucking serious?
Yes, he sent me an Instagram reel. He sent me an Instagram reel, and I'm like, Mario, are you fucking for real, bro? Because I was so pissed because I was trying to talk to him about it earlier. Like I think a week before that he sent me the reel, and I was talking to him about it, and he was like I don't know, just kind of like sidetracking the conversation, going like, "Oh, World War III's not that close, bro. World War III's not that close. World War III would have happened if Donald Trump got assassinated." I'm like, first off, that assassination was the fakest shit ever, Mario. You fell for propaganda, dude. He actually argued with us too that assassination was a real attempt, and I'm like, my man, this guy, if that was a real attempt, then this dude probably couldn't even hit the toilet seat. He's probably pissing all over the fucking floor. Like, bro, he fired into the crowd, and Donald Trump was standing still, bro. and all he did was nick his ear. Really,
Mm-hmm.
really, really now. Like, come on, man. That assassination attempt was so fucking fake. And the fact that no attempt was made after that too. If it was a real assassination attempt, they would just, brother, they would have just kept going.
Yeah, they would have
That's
shot
been
him. They
proven
would
in
have
the
shot his
past
ass
by other
again.
presidents.
Like
Yeah,
JFK
like
got
that just
shot fucking
happened.
twice.
Exactly, Teddy Roosevelt too. Like
Like,
this man got shot 6 fucking times and he lived. What a Chad, by the way. Like that
yo,
president
shout out,
was a real fucking Chad. Yeah,
shout out.
shout out Teddy Roosevelt, bro. Got unloaded by a revolver and actually he stood on stage and made fun of the guy.
Let's go, Unk. Let's go, Unk. Unk is really out here
That
eating
guy,
bullets. What a tank,
Teddy
huh?
Roosevelt. Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt was a
Yo,
goat. But yeah,
yo.
they eventually got his ass. They eventually got his ass. Like, bro, if the assassination attempt fails, they just try again. They haven't tried again with fucking Trump, bro. That shit was so fucking fake. That was a
Like, yeah.
publicity stunt, bro.
And if they shot JFK
And yeah,
fucking
Mario
twice,
was talking about, huh?
I say if they shot, wasn't JFK shot fucking twice? Yeah.
No, his head blew up like a watermelon.
I knew. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay, don't get me out here to spread don't get me out here to spread misinformation. Fuck.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that only took one try. That was
like
just
what?
one bullet popping in his head.
If they, the guy's like fucking propped up on top of a building, all ready to kill the president. His big score. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
well, I still got my scope on.
and
Him,
all
but
he
I
ended up
missed.
doing,
I should get out of here.
yeah, all he ends up doing is fucking firing into the crowd, nicking Trump's ear, and then Trump stands there heroically doing the All Might pose, and and then the shooter keeps firing into the crowd for some reason.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like,
all right,
I dodged the
cool.
bullets just like Neo from the Matrix. I really am. I really do this shit. I really am him.
Like,
I really do this
that was
shit.
the dumbest argument I've ever had with Mario. Is like especially like his realization, like, did I really fall for the propaganda? And he was rewatching the fucking video and stuff, and we're like, yes, yes, you did, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fever, fever. God.
Yeah, can I eat the pink
Oh,
crown today? Like, bro,
God.
come on, dude. But yeah, no. And then like I told him that like World War III was not only that right then and there. And then a week later he sends me that Instagram reel and I'm like, oh my god, bro. And then he tried talking to me about World War II and how it's about to happen and stuff. And I'm like, Mario, are you just talking because you saw the Instagram reel? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my god, bro. Bro. It's not bad if you find something on Instagram and it low-key in like puts that knowledge in your head, but like, dude, watching
That's
only the Instagram reel and then talking about it like you know what the fuck you're saying, brother,
Let's talk about it.
get the fuck out of here.
Let's talk
Get the
about
fuck
it.
out of here, dog. Yeah, let's talk about it. So World War III is gonna happen basically because a couple countries are going at it.
They're being
Yeah.
bad to each other.
They don't really like each other, and the tensions are rising because the allies might have to intervene. I'm something of a political mastermind myself.
I think what basically going on is that the leader is being really mean, and so they're about to have like a big fight.
Yeah,
A
I'm also
really
a
big
feminist,
fight.
and I just think women should have more rights. Will we equal wage? Will we? 6
I
foot,
think
by the
actually,
way.
I think we should have women in power because clearly, with all the wars that have been going on, clearly men being in power, specifically white cis men, are the problem. And if we had more women
Well,
in power, there wouldn't be this many wars. Actually,
With all the testosterone flying around in the air, it might be better to have some estrogen. Because women can think more clearly than men, so I think we need more women in power. 6 foot, by the way.
yes, yes. This is wow. Yes, this is very good. Oh wow, I definitely agree. I would say that this is the best commentary in the history of news commentary, better than all those fake news channels. Okay. We're definitely not a unity party working together to confuse you and keep our control, okay? Keep on thinking that the left and the right are two separate things, and keep hating the liberals. There we go. Like, bro, oh my god, my fucking stepdad, bro. I swear to God, like, I go to the next door, right? And motherfucker,
Just keep hanging with the bros.
They're watching Fox News, bro, and he was talking so much shit. He's like, oh, he's like, these stupid fucking liberals. I'm like, bro. I'm like, you're one of the sheep, homie. You're one of the fucking sheep, homie. You buying into this goddamn capitalism bullshit every day, homie. You're a truck driver. He don't miss holidays, birthdays, quality time with his family. Spent pretty much his entire life, ever since he was like my age, to now he's like 63. You know, 40 years, bro, on just truck driving. Missed out on how many personal moments? All his work for what? To not even be retired?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Hold up.
Like, bro.
Streamlabs access suspended? What the fuck? The fuck? I got view detail. What the fuck? The fuck happened to this?
Oh, the Twitch is
TikTok?
still working.
Okay. Misinformation? Yo, it's TikTok! It was TikTok!
Oh my god, bro.
Misinformation!
Oh my
what
god,
the
bro.
fuck? What?
Oh my
What?
god, bro.
What? No way! I click view details, and it's not even loading, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
What? Hold on, I got